Hey everybody, and welcome to day one of the March season for the Final Fantasy Tactics Colosseum AI League. I'm Sardek, and we have Korremar on comms today with me.
Hello, hello.
And we've got 6 matches lined up to start off this new season. It's been a few balance changes, a couple of which turned out maybe to have been a little overtuned. So let's see how that all shakes out in practice to help me tune it up for our open beta launch next month. We'll be starting off with Fig 1 and Paddy 3, and darn it, I forgot to write down the names of the teams.
That is Tricks of the Trade and Three Teeth and a Dude.
Oh, Morble Madness. Also, I kind of dig the name Morble Madness. Anyways, you know what? Let's remember to get save states.
Hey, you caught it a little early this time.
Late, but not as late. It's a start. Yeah, right, Ludo. Anyways, for Team Tricks of the Trade, we have Diplomat the Mind Flare with that Mind Control Charm. Let's see if, I don't think we've seen any of these yet. Let's see how it works in practice. Geologist the Spellblade with Elemental and Overflow and Counterflood. We've certainly seen this a few times. Doctor the Oracle featuring Muskrod, White Magic, and Auto Potion, along with Magic Defend Up. Very defensive Oracle. Going to be really difficult to damage this one. Muskrod being 5 PA, I'm guessing it's like plus. Well, it's not speed, it's only at 8. What does Muskrod give?
Muskrod has a chance of Charm.
Oh boy! So, Mind Control, Statuses, and Charm. So, 2 sources of charm on this team. And Dominatrix with Dance, presumably for Nameless.
Sure is.
So, yeah, that's a whole lot of status.
Worth noting the 2 Genji equipment on that monk as well is definitely going to potentially pay dividends against all these Morbles.
And on that note, Halitosis Hal, Morn Breath Bill, and Cavity Carl. 2 Great Morbles and an Ochu, leaving us with very little for our friendly chemist with maintenance, auto potion, and item. Thief Hat for speed, Tonberry Knife, certainly a reasonable choice given all the time that they're going to have to spend curing things, and only half of the status cures address death sentence. So that's going to be interesting. Let's see how it goes. We are going to large map 29.
Alright, gonna take just a couple turns for everybody to get in range of each other. The Morbles not having a massive move stat is going to hurt just a little bit, but there's also not a whole ton of long range on Fig's team either, so let's see. Getting a Time Blast early, Time Blast on the Squids also very, very useful. Morbles opting not to do anything to the Spellblade. I guess couldn't reach. 75, not a big hit there. 60, also not huge. We do see a Regenerator coming out. No skills being used just yet. There is the first one, getting a Petrify going out. Mind control for a Berserk. And here comes the first bad breath. Gets a poison, but not a lot else there. Tentacle, 231 damage on the Spellblade is huge. Does eat a silence in return, but that's not going to do a hell of a lot to a Morble. Another bad breath coming through is going to poison and silence. But here comes the Petrify onto the Morble. Does not hit.
It is worth noting that the Tentacle will always poison as well, thanks to Sicken. So the extra damage really making the difference there.
Spellblade taking another swing. Monk also going to swing that bag, but we are not seeing a hell of a lot come out here from Fig's team.
What is it that berserked the chemist?
That was mind control.
Give me 1 sec.
Alright, looks like we did have an oopsie there then.
When is there ever not? Let's see, 67. Aha! Alright, that's a quick fix. I'm patching it right now.
Alrighty, turns out we are not supposed to be berserking with mind control.
Well, in that map, it was because it does not have Blizzard, which was that map.
Correct, just a rough map for that Spellblade. Definitely is an idea to save a little bit of GP not taking the really uncommon elementals, but if you roll something like that, it can hurt a bit.
Anyways, once more with feeling.
We'll see this time as well. The Monk did opt to punch, or rather bag last time. The Monk does have Nameless Dance as well as Secret Fist, so can potentially do some things other than just bag whacking. We will see if that happens this time. Out just the same as last time. 75, a little bit of a bonk there. Regenerator, of course, coming through. Morbles, a fair bit of durability, especially with that Regenerator on them. Here comes that Petrify again. Does have a, I believe that's a 66% chance it looked like, so a decent chance here. Aqua Lung instead of the Mind Control, interesting choice. Tentacle 143, not as big. Counter Flood coming back. That Tentacle, however, 231, that is going to be good compat, I presume, is going to put the Spellblade down. Well, Morbles all opting for the Tentacle this time rather than the Bad Breath, but that Petrify does go through and one Morble is out of action unless that Chemist moves over to fix that. Secret Fist
good. It did work. It did fix. Otherwise, we would have seen huge damage there.
It's always interesting to see things like that. I remember when I was simming a team and had a bird use Gaze, and instead of petrifying was doing like 700 damage.
Whoops. Sleep Poison Silent Discord.
A huge bad breath coming out. There's a Confuse coming out, and a Nameless. Monk is finally opting to do that. Chemist healing himself rather than trying to do anything for the Petrified Great Marble over there. Confuse does miss. Here goes Nameless, though. Let's see if we're going to stick anything.
That's a confusion.
Squid is bullying the heck out of that Chemist right now, and the other Marble is just sitting in the corner. It is death sentenced. It is also very low, so it is out of the action right now. Monk is going to come up and Secret Fist that one too. Things are looking a little rough for Paddy.
Another X potion, but not enough to get out of Aqualung range. The move HP up or regen is at least until the poison. So that poison really ended up mattering.
Whole lot of death sentences here.
Petrify!
Oh, Petrify Frog. Huge bad breath. A very quick wrap up to that match as Fig does take the first game. We are going to go on to game 2.
And small map 49. There's going to be some bad breaths going on, I think.
Absolutely. And bad breath, you know, a little inconsistent, but it can just, a single bad breath can swing a match very quickly. 45, not a ton of damage from the Spellblade, but again, a tough map for the Spellblade. Also, not great options for the Elemental here.
Unbelievable. Of like the 5 snow maps in the entire game, Fig pulls both of them.
Here comes the first bad breath. A Petrify and a Confusion. Very, very big there. And a Decay does land a death sentence. Fig starting out on the back foot a little bit here.
Woof. That's a big Asuna, though.
Absolutely is going to remove 3 statuses with that. That is very, very big. 84 damage regenerator, going to undo most of that in a turn or 2.
Oh, there's a Geomancy.
A good Demon Fire, some pretty decent damage coming out. Those Morbles very tanky. Throw Stone is guarded, not a lot to do from the Chemist. Don't Act and Poison, yikes, and any Mind Control coming out as well. Charms the friendly unit, and also, okay.
I think that was the range issue, where it couldn't move far enough to get only the Morble. And also, the poison clears it, so...
This is true. I wasn't sure if charming your own teammate would then make it charmed for the other team, or kind of how... I wasn't too sure how that worked.
That is how that works. It's as if the other team charmed you.
Makes sense.
Because the ailment doesn't have a bite to know who said it.
Auto Potion on the Chemist. That Charmed Morble putting in some work. Aqualung on the Chemist as well. Auto Potion is going to keep him a little healthier, but he is pretty low just the same. Oracle is don't acted, so he's going to hang out in the corner there. Monk's going to move over and continue her dance.
And back to the Demon Fire. One awake, one back down to sleep.
Another Nameless coming through. Fig did start this match out in a rough spot, but looks like he has recovered. He is doing pretty well here. Aqualung going to put the Chemist down, so that is all the healing on the team gone. It is just the Morbles, and one of them is charmed, one is death sentenced. Things are looking bad.
The early Asuna setting sturdy made it really hard for the Morbles to accomplish anything for an entire turn. It's a pretty large tempo swing.
When one Morble sleeps, the other. Things are not going great for the Morbles here. They are going to have to pull out a miracle, but if anything can provide a miracle, it is Bad Breath. So there is a small chance they turn things around here still.
Well, the charm wore off, so that was step one.
Not landing anything with those namelesses there, but that Morble Regenerator does pull it out of near fatal. Is going to make a little bit of a difference, but Demon Fire does get a sleep on one, so it is still out of the action.
Fortunately, that Petrify did not land, so still a chance for Paddy. Oof, a big confuse.
Fig's team does have a lot of statuses. Offense
Wow.
is only so-so. I say is 220 Aqua Lung. That's got to be good compat there.
Yeah, it's the same duo that huge tentacled each other.
And a double don't act. That is just about gonna seal it if it was not sealed already. A death sentence gonna do the same.
Death sentence on both sleepers, so now it is only a matter of time. Now everybody runs away.
Just biding their time, waiting for those death sentences to tick down while they are asleep. Don't act wearing off. Is the death sentence not ticking down?
It is not, because your CT does not move while you're asleep.
Ah, that is correct.
Sleep is worn off on one, though. And both are awake. And will play keep away.
Just hanging out in the corner, waiting out those sentences, and that is going to be that. Fig is going to take this set 2-0 over Paddy. Paddy's team is going to be sent to the losers.
Though we have seen some pretty epic losers bracket runs, so it is not yet completely out for that team. Match 2, we go to Ludo 1 versus Hero 3. There's No Place Like Home versus How to Name a Team / Strong Theme Obscure References / Sardek Has to Read, period. I hate you. For Ludo, we have squid.service. No, there was a period and then a .yml, and we can't leave any of it out. Oh, was it a haiku? How to name a team. Strong theme, obscure references. Sardek has to read. That was in fact a haiku, yes. Anyways, for Ludo, we have Squid.Service the Ninja with a Mage Masher for the MP switch and a Sasuke knife. Between MP switch and Guts and an Angel Ring, this ninja is going to be coming back again and again and again. Test Disc the Priest, featuring Sing, Weapon Guard, and Equip Armor. 370 hit points is a lot on a priest. And with the Mace of Zeus, also, well, just a lot about this priest to like. And move HP up as well. Tree the Trent with Blessing of Nature. This is Tier 1, I believe? Or no, Tier 2, Blessing of Nature. Tier 1 is something else. So yeah, Tier 2, and Pseudo RMRF, the Spellblade. Faith Rod, Kaiser Plate, Black Magic. This unit is going to be doing some massive damage.
Absolutely. Does have Explosion, Chain Lightning, Cyclone, Mjolnir, and Blizzard, as well as Frog, so plenty of options to put out some big, big damage.
With the Kaiser plates strengthening lightning and faith and 18 MA base and magic attack up, those chain lightnings are going to be one-shotting things. End of note, facing the nerf block for next month, but hey, we'll see what happens. 5, 7, then 5. Syllables mark a haiku, remarkable oath. So, yes, 2 haikus on one team. Excellent job. 575 is also a Kaiser Plate Faith Rod Spellblade. This one with Summon Magic and Short Charge. So,
Summon Magic, it does, of course, have Zodiac, does have Shiva, Ramu, Fairy, and Sylph, and Moogle. So, several options there, including some healing.
These are both speed 8, but the summoner will move first on account of being earlier in the lineup. And with short charge, the spells should be roughly the same cast timers, but the instant speed chain lightning's a real big differentiator here, especially because of the lightning weakness on Faith Rod. Chemist with a book and steel and MP switch, so going to be doing some pretty reasonable damage as well as doing their chemist thing. Bard with bloody strings and white magic, as well as auto potion and defense up, although I think magic defense is the one that you need today. And remarkable oath, counter throw attack up monk, pretty standard. Let's see how these two do against each other. Large map 125 to start. Get ready for some big numbers. Blink and you'll miss it.
A nice open battlefield here. Pretty big, but of course both teams starting across from each other on without any real elevation or anything like that. Just a big flat map. No throws coming out. I do believe it was just a space too far there. AI, of course, not really wanting to use that buff when it should, since the AI is the AI. It is unfortunate, because that is a huge buff, but that is alright. A big lightning ball going back to drop the Spellblade to near fatal. That could take her straight out of the action. Probably not going to want to move up after that unless this chemist heals her. It does not. It does go for the book and hits the MP switch.
And a Guts comes out, because that was a hit for 300.
Absolutely, 173 HP does not matter if you can always survive on one.
I believe that was Moogle being charged because of the near fatal and step back.
A big mid-charge harp going to hit for 169 on that priest. That priest is very bulky.
There's that Moogle we talked about.
Is going to heal her up to full. Speaking of healing, Life Song going to come out, going to heal the team 51 each. Cyclone, a very, very big cast, is going to heal the ninja and priest, not that they needed it, and is going to down that bard.
Phoenix Down brings the bard right back up, though. And a lethal wave fist goes through both Guts and MP switch. But we know what Power Source does on MP switchers.
Absolutely huge. Ninja is right back in it already, and Leaf Dance is going to put that bard right back down. Priest also a singer here.
Uh-oh.
Two huge spells coming out here. Which one is going to land first? That is going to be the Blizzard. No way they are surviving that. The Chemist does manage to eat it with the MP, but 2 units going down, Chemist right after. That is going to be all she wrote for that.
Ludo taking game 1. We go to small map 98 for the next. Expect to see some spells flying much faster this time than last. And lightning balls. I already made you an admin, so I'm not sure why it's not functioning.
Very cramped map here. Just a nice straight line. A little bit of a howling abyss sort of thing here. Lightning ball coming out real early this time is going to drop again. Counter flood lands the petrify. The ninja is out of it.
That's one way to handle a ninja with all of that defensive.
Big Wave Fist 296 hitting the Priest is going to drop it to near fatal very quickly, but is going to be, Blessing of Nature is going to land Protect Shell Re-Raise on 3 units. That was actually a very, very good use of that buff. And that is a big cast coming out from the Spellblade as well. A Cyclone going to hit 3. And it is going to kill, is only going to hit 2, sorry, but it is going to kill both of them. Monk is moving up. Monk in the back line. That is a big spin fist. Damage split for 80, but not going to do a ton there. Spellblade going to go ahead and heal herself with another Moogle. Huge potential from that summoner, but not able to realize it just yet. Leap Dance 145, going to drop the Monk back down to near fatal. Other Spellblade is getting a chance here. What is it going to do? It is going to start an explosion for 475.
That'll do it. Jeez.
Re-raise in the back line. Priest is going to heal himself rather than try to bring the Monk down. So the Monk is going to get another action, but is going to chakra itself instead of killing. The tree was going to be able to kill it again. So let's see here. Bard going to heal a little bit of MP, moving back.
There's the Blessing of Nature.
Yet again, a very, very strong buff. Pretty good on defensive teams since it is such a big tempo swing there.
Uh-oh.
Blizzard is going to do both of them in, so it is just that Monk in the back line. He is going to go down pretty quick here. 167 still healthy, but is not going to survive for too long. Does get a chance to Wave Fist the Spellblade down, but Re-Raise is going to bring her right back up.
And she elects to finish it? Or, no, wait, that's just a self-heal. Ha-ha! Okay.
And the Monk is going to be able to 370 mid-charge that Priest right down. It's just the tree and the Spellblades now, but the Priest does have Re-Raise as well. Explosion, I do believe, is going to finish it, though. Sure does, and the Priest gets back up just for good measure.
And it goes to Ludo, 2-0. Our next matchup, Kjata 2's The Tryhards versus Korremar 3's The Gang. I'm so happy we have an always sunny team. Anyways, for Kjata, we have Ragavan the Ninja with Ninja Knives and Angel Ring, Guts, and Dragon Spirit. So another returning again and again ninja. Brainstorm the Spellblade, the ever popular Overflow Counterflood Elemental version. Teferi the Lancer, featuring 2 swords for twice the punching, counter throw, and punch art. No martial arts, but does he need it?
15 PA, no slouch in damage there.
And the way I see it is martial arts increases the punch by 50%. 2 punches doubles it. And Emrakul the Summoner, featuring Time Magic and Short Charge. That'll be some very fast Time Magic, because I reduced Time Magic's cast time substantially this month.
All right,
And
heading
the
on over
gang.
to the gang, we have Dennis. He is a golden god of a Taiju here. Tier 3 tree does have that AoE resurrect, is very, very useful. Next up, we have the Beefcake Mac. He is cultivating mass. That is a King Behemoth tier 2 with that big life break and Almageist stab up, going to scale over time. Following up, we have Charlie. He is going to get some Charlie work done. He is going to please eat that behemoth, I hope. With, of course, Nose Breath and Straight Dash. Does have the benefit of the HP restore this month. Definitely proved really good in the preseason. And finally, we have Sweet D, who is not a bird. She has the Genji helmet and armor, as well as the Enkai armlet, so can resist the majority of statuses. Does have punch art and yin yang magic, HP restore, quip armor. She is very, very tanky and has some statuses of her own.
One moment. Double check on me for me the move on trees.
Move 4.
Okay. That is a quick 1 second fix. Where are you? There you are. Patch. Save.
We're just coding in real time here.
Well, in this instance, no code required. But yes. So let's double check on Dennis and 4 move.
4. He's a 5-star man.
In his own mind. We go to oh god, where'd you go, match record? There you are. We go to large map 99 to start it off.
Alrighty, this map, definitely the extra distance on the map, not going to play super well to my team. Only move 4 across the board, move 5 on the monk, so is going to take just a little time to close the gap, but it does look like there's not a ton of move on the other side here either. Please eat on the behemoth. You love to see it. Haste shall protect, region re-raise. That is a big, beefy boy. Why did I cast Disharmony on myself?
So it is in fact carrying over. I'm gonna look into that.
Alright, that was eaten by the MP switch, I believe. So no big harm there. Haste 2 is going to hit 3 and land, of course. Ninja is going to get a turn right after, and is going to take a pot shot at the tree. The tree does damage, split it right back to her. Right, another Please Eat coming through on the tree does land as well. So the tree is also very, very buffed, and the behemoth is in range to start stabbing. 108, not a ton of damage, but is going to scale up, of course. 72, 72, a little bit of damage there. Not a huge amount on a nice, beefy boy. 2 swings onto the pig, but the pig is doing just fine. Leaf Dance going to hit both the ninja for big damage and the lancer for a little bit as well. D gonna move up and not finish things, does get the guts proc and also procs the dragon spirit. Unfortunate. Damn it, D. A big Odin is gonna hit the behemoth and the tree here. Good damage to both. Damage split, gonna bump that back. The ninja gets another chance, does huge damage to D, but D does HP restore back up to full. Behemoth going to take another shot, and Almagus this time is going to hit the summoner. Counter Flood right back is going to land the Don't Move. That is unfortunate. Please Eat onto the monk. Hits as well. We are 3 for 3 from the piggy.
That is a pretty big deal on that piggy. He has been carrying his weight.
Lands a Don't Move on the pig, so the pig is not going to be able to get in range and do anything, but Spirit of Life is going to bring that right back up and is also going to hurt the...
Lancer.
Why did it raise the behemoth and hurt the Lancer?
Well, Lancer is undead, so...
Oh, that's right. Straight Dash is guarded, so the Spellblade is still plenty healthy here. Pitfall is going to put the behemoth right back down. Damage split, a little bit of damage, but not a hell of a lot. Spirit of Life going to do it yet again, bring the behemoth right back up. So it does still have that re-raise, has not actually procced that yet, since it has been brought back up. And a huge life break coming through, does not land, and Counter Flood is going to put it right back down. Yikes.
It keeps happening.
But the monk does have the ability to revive the piggy, bring it right back up. This ninja is super fast, puts it right back down again. Summoner back there in the back is going to crystallize in not too much time here.
Poor Charlie.
Charlie is having a time of it here.
Don't move
on the monk. The monk is going to start casting a spell back on the Spellblade here. Not sure what status it is. We will see in a second here. Spirit of Life going to bring the piggy back up. The behemoth is still in critical. Paralyze going to come through. That could be big, and it does land, so Don't Act on the Spellblade is huge. Please Eat coming back through on the tree. Charlie lands it again.
But the Lancer has had time to get back up.
And he gets the summoner back up at 0 at the buzzer.
Oh man, that's great.
Magic Spirit, a big heal for the tree and the pig. Charlie out of that low HP zone, so there is a chance he can actually survive a hit here.
I feel like the tryhards are taking a page out of the actual Always Sunny playbook.
But Defy Pain, the ninja is healthy again, and we are back up to a 4v4 here.
Just a little bit of damage on both sides, but not a whole lot of... You know, I'm kind of curious about this. I'm going to have to, like, look into why it's casting that, because it's over a debuff. It is a debuff. Like, did I code it to double instead of half the evasions, and it figured that out? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. I don't get it.
HP Restore on the pig is going to actually heal it rather than hurt it because of the HP Restore. Leaf Dance gonna hurt the ninja quite a bit. Tree is gonna move back to be able to get that behemoth back up soon. Street Dash is gonna hit and kill the ninja.
Pit.
Revive gonna bring the ninja right back up, very low though, so this monk does have a chance, but the monk is gonna opt to move back and revive the behemoth instead. Behemoth is out of near fatal here.
And a low HP behemoth that's not in near fatal is real dangerous.
But the shuriken is going to put it back down, unfortunately. Another titan coming through on the pig, going to do some big damage, and we're going to see another HP restore here.
Nope, not this time.
Not this time. Piggy is just going to move back and please eat the monk again. Has landed all of those so far.
And at 78%, real good luck on those.
Another don't move on the monk, but the monk is still in position to be able to... Oh, wow, that was a huge crit from that Earth Slash, and it did also proc the re-raise. That is unfortunate for me.
But we're once again 4v4.
This is probably going to be a chakra. No, not going to chakra, actually. That would have been a great time to chakra, dear, but nope. D continues to make poor choices. Confused 2. Was it a poor choice? Yes, because it did not hit either of them, and I get counter-flooded in return. God damn it, D.
So really channeling her namesake.
Things looking a little rough for the gang here. We are getting a little lower. Tree and Monk still plenty healthy, but definitely the gang is in a little trouble here. Damage split less effective against 2 swords, of course, because 2 hits do not get reflected by it or cut in half by it. Spirit of Life going to bring the piggy and the behemoth back up and is going to hurt that lancer as well. But everybody is very, very clumped here.
It keeps happening. So even though some things have changed, the power of Elemental as anti-sandbaggery is something that does not go away.
The tree going down has definitely sealed it. Just not going to be able to make up the tempo difference without being able to res 2 units here.
Well, it does stand back up because of the re-raise.
That's true.
I didn't even know there was a haste 2 on that team.
But Magic Spirit is going to heal both of them, but we are just looking at 2 units here, and the tree's going to go right back down. The monk does have re-raise, but she's just not going to be able to do a hell of a lot with it.
And for the first time, not in Don't Move, so actually gets to walk away.
Repeating Fist is going to put Charlie right back down. And a crit is going to seal it. The gang is not able to do much there. First match is going to go to Kjata.
We go to small map 104.
Small map is going to let the monsters get into the action just a little bit faster, but small map does also mean everything is clumped up a little more for that summoner, so we are going to see how this plays out. Opening up with a Demon Fire there is going to get eaten by the MP switch of the Behemoth, so Behemoth is still plenty healthy. 2 punches, Charlie does dodge one of them, only eats 1, but a Magic Shuriken as well, he is immediately brought low. A Nose Breath does miss, unfortunately, and Counter Throw is going to put him down. Revive's going to bring him right back up, but he is low. A Leaf Dance going to hit 2 units for 140 each, Counter Flood, and lands the Sleep.
That is how the overflow goes.
Yet another Counter Flood lands the Sleep again and also hits it on the Behemoth. Yikes.
That is not good odds. What a high roll for the tryhards.
A big Titan is going to kill the Piggy, definitely, and is probably going to kill the Monk as well, I believe. Sure does. And this is going to be over before it starts. Tree's going to go down right. Tree did not go down right here. Wow. 60 damage back to the Ninja, but we're not in a good position here. Tree is dead. It's just the Behemoth, and there's no way Behemoth is taking out 4 units. So that is definitely going to be a 2-0 for Kjata. That was over before it started. The gang is sent to the losers bracket.
Arguably, they were there the whole time. We have Paddy 1 versus Ara 2. The Burt is alert versus Welcome to the Butcher's Shop. Can I take your order? Notably, this is the team Ara submitted last month, a day late to the preseason. He really wanted to see how it would go in real matchups, so they're here.
While you introduce this, I'm going to take just one moment and feed my dog.
Good plan. Dogs are great. For the Bird is alert, we have Robert the Noose, featuring Paladin Sword, Genji Shield, and Punch Art, along with Weapon Guard and Sicken. We saw what Sicken and really beefy units can do last month with Breaks Lancer, so we'll see if Robert is a return to form of that. Classic Burt, the Spellblade, with Jump and Overflow. Which sword magics do we have here? Stasis Sword and Night Sword. So doubling up on the stop procs, and an Angel Ring to stand back up. We have Hubert the Wizard. Faith Rod, ever so popular this month, with Short Charge and Steal. What are we stealing? Energy and Hearts. And on the other side, and Cuthbert, the fourth Burt, the Time Mage, with White Magic and Maintenance. Yes, Ludo, there's the jump +3. On the other side, for Aura, we have Drop a Draco, the Spellblade, featuring the Dragon Rod. Let's see. Float, jump 3, move HP up, move 1. Nope, that is not the teleport. So drop a Draco with Dragon Rod and Red Shoes. And the Weapon Guard to go along with those red shoes. No Earth for you, the Mediator. Was named This Should Be Earth, but that was one letter too many and was going to break the memory card, and we can't have that. Stone Gun also will not be Earth because I don't want people to be able to float and ignore it. Also, with the Mediator is Sicken and Item. And Counter, I'm not sure how often the gun's going to be able to counter, but hey, sure. Yeah, you can't shoot me, I'm floating. Bright Death the Oracle, featuring Regenerator, an Aegis Shield, and White Magic. With a 45 evade on magic and a 24-10 and on physical, decently evasive, along with 250 hit points because oracles are the harder to kill mages. And Terminal Velocity, the Ninja, featuring 15 whole speed, a pair of Ninja Edges with Attack Up and Hamido. So, Flash Hat, Secret Clothes, and Sprint Shoes, and Ninja Edge, all conferring +1 speed, but a piddly 151 attack. Probably, like, you kind of have to pick the speed times weapon power when you have 15 speed, right?
It is, yes. Worth noting that Ninja does also have Time Magic for Haste 2 in the hopes that it does open with that, but we'll see.
Yep. we go to map 55 for the first match, the Graveyard of Airships. We have Aura in yellow on the left and Paddy in a different color on the right. There's that early ace too you were talking about.
And it hits all 3 units. That is a pretty big tempo swing there. Wizard is going to open up with a spell there. See what it is. Just a regular old haste 1, but is going to land on both the Knight and Spellblade. So we have some pretty quick movers on both sides here.
Donk, donk, donk. 218 Blizzard. 216 Shuriken.
We're going to take a caution back there, but let's see how good that caution does. 216 there as well, but is deflected by the Knight. And the Oracle is going to get a chance to cast something big here. The Knight says, no, we are going to Hellcry Punch you instead. Does get a break and a sicken, but does also heal.
Speaking of healing, there's a big Knight Sword.
A crit does get a knockback as well. Just 2 hits for 64, not a ton of damage, but the Stone Gun is going to finish that up.
I guess that's an undead wizard. Yep.
Yes.
Okay. I'm like, was he purple? I guess the team's purple, so kind of hard to see.
Hellcry does not land. That Berserk, or not Berserk, that Spellblade is going to stand back up. Night Sword for 130. He is going to heal himself back up quite a bit, but he is out of MP now.
Rejuve once more on Drop a Draco. Shuriken in the back.
Ninja with that throw range is going to have the ability to both move away and still throw.
Drop a Draco not really accomplishing much in the face of that Knight.
But cannot block those gunshots.
And also refuses to die because of that Oracle keeping her up. Knight brings back a Time Mage.
Sicken is slowly damaging the Knight down, so he's going to be worn down over time. And that Stone Gun just putting out huge damage.
Shuriken takes the Knight to near fatal, and oh look, a second one. But that one is guarded.
Revive going to bring the Time Mage back up. But again, that Sicken Knight is down to very, very low HP, and the Time Mage is going to go right back down. Pretty sure the Knight is doomed here.
If he wasn't before, the gunshot ensures it. Game 1 goes to the Butcher's Shop. Who was doing low damage, Ludo? Time Mage is Ares, and Ninja is Libra. Yes, they are worst combat.
Just to confirm, by the way, on the bracket it says this is Paddy 1 versus Aura 2, and in the folder that you sent out, Aura 2 is Extreme Insanity. Did he switch those, or?
One sec. I just double-clicked the wrong team in the memgen, so I'm going to switch them. Welcome to the Butcher Shop is now Aura 2.
Okay, easy enough.
This may have some impact on people's predictions. I apologize. I'm sure it super matters to everybody. Let's see. Where are we going? We are going to 11.
Like the little pictures on the wall, the little pixel art folks there.
Really adds a touch of class to a battleground. Ouch.
Lightning ball into the wizard. Wizard does, of course, have that faith rod, which is weak to lightning, so...
Ouch. Draco Rod.
No proc on it, unfortunately. Stasis Sword for some good damage. No proc there as well.
That is a slow ninja. And that's going to impact him a whole bunch.
Absolutely. That brings him down to, what, 7, I believe?
Is it 15? No. So, yeah, 7.
Yeah, I assumed it rounded down, but it wasn't 100%. Was confused, is no longer confused.
Spellblade back up, and there's the Night Sword. Re-raise a Night Sword, turning out to be a pretty sweet combo.
Seeing a full life coming out here. Gonna bring that right back up. And the benefit of that is the ninja is now no longer slow. Shuriken is going to put that Spellblade down. Knight is going to pick him back up, but things are looking tough here. The Knight very durable, but not really able to out-tempo that many units. Stasis Sword on 2 is pretty big.
But no stop. Ninja... What is ninja casting? Oh, haste 2. Okay. Sure, why not?
Tries for a point-blank shuriken and does not land it. Knight is blocking left and right, but does not block that rod whack, and here comes the Bahamut. I was about to say behemoth. That's not a behemoth at all.
I mean, in a certain light.
141 sure does put that Knight down. That is going to be all she wrote for Paddy's team.
Butcher Shop advancing 2-0. Or no, it occurs to me that the thing that I did incorrectly was pulled the team name out. That was Aura 2 Extreme Insanity. I just fumbled the team names.
Oh, I see.
Because I wrote it in the middle of Game 1 while referring to the folders. But yeah, Terminal Velocity was a member of Extreme Insanity, so... So yeah, everything is fine. I'm just fumbling.
I can't help but blame Aura.
I mean, fair. Is there really anyone else you could blame?
Moving on to match number 5, Paddy's third match of the evening.
Cross 1 with Shrug, and Paddy 2 with Spam to charge. It's alright, Paddy. It's double elimination. You still get, at minimum, 3 more rounds. For Cross, we have Just My Random Thoughts, featuring a Materia Blade Knight with no accessory for some reason. Let me look in the YML to make sure that is accurate.
It is actually. I know somebody had asked Cross at one point, and Cross was like, I don't know what I'd give her anyway.
Okay, that's what it is a knight with no accessory. Well, I suppose that's fitting for the team name, which is in fact Shrug. So we have a Materia Blade Draw Out Knight. Mediator with Stone Gun, Guts, and Meat Bone Slash. I mean, I feel like given Diamond Helmet and Diamond Armor, maybe a Diamond Bracelet would accessorize well. Uh, the Chemist with a Book and Equip Shield and Arrow Guard. And oh hey, somebody adds the Jumpy Shoes. So she has a Jump 7. Let's see. Do move 2, jump 1, move 1. Here's the teleport. A Faith Rod Wizard with basic skill. Yeah, that I'm sure it'll come up, Ludo, but I'll double check on it.
Yeah, it looks like it should be jump 6, and so unless the chemist had jump 1.
I feel like what actually happened is shenanigans. But yeah, we'll look at that while game 1's playing. And now we have Spam to charge. Spam Square the Summoner. As a matter of fact, it's just all summoners. Square, Cross, Triangle, and Circle. This one featuring Black Magic and Short Charge. This one featuring White Magic and Magic Attack Up. This one featuring Punch Art and Sicken and Counter and a Dragon Rod. And this one featuring Time Magic, Meditation, and Guts, along with Move HP Up. So we're going to be spamming some charges here and see what shakes out. We go to large map 100.
You know, when I was looking through the teams, is 4 summoners necessarily a good idea? It remains to be seen. Did 4 summoners immediately make me go, this team kicks ass? Yes, it did.
Yeah, when I opened it up for the first time, I was like, oh man, I can't wait to see how this goes. We were all looking forward to this one. I didn't intentionally make it day 1, but I'm glad it did.
For I don't know how many folks have ever really watched any speedruns of Final Fantasy Tactics, but it is a sort of running joke in this area. You know, is where they do the funeral at the the burial at the very end of the game, and the prayer they say is Faram, and it's sort of a meme that as soon as the characters in game say Faram, everybody in chat spams Faram as well.
Vanish Mantles. Just a bunch of Vanish Mantles. Polka Polka accomplishing not a whole lot. Also, I double-checked Patcher, and it is in fact +6 jump. However, I suspect what is happening is that the game does not understand that jump can be higher than 7 and is just artificially capping it.
Could be. I mean, those numbers are a little wonky. We have seen, what is it, move 0 also when it's move 10, so...
So yeah, I will look into what that's doing on character initialization, because it's probably that.
You just manually test it. Find a map that has, something with jump 9 and or height 9 difference, and see if you can move up it. Anyway, big old Dark Holy comes out. Is going to put one of those summoners down.
Polka Polka is not exactly what you want to be doing against 3 summoners, I feel.
She's trying her best.
Oop, that looks like a Mjolnir being charged. And a revive. Ouch.
But a big stone gun shot mid-charge is going to put that summoner right down. A speed ruin, not a skill we've seen too often.
Ouch.
Dark Holy gonna one-shot for the second time this game.
Polka Polka really, doing something.
Things looking a little dire for our solo summoner there.
Quick, cast a spell.
She's trying.
Oh no! Magic Ruin. Goodbye, MP.
Rip.
No MP.
Blizzard gonna put her down. A quick 4-0 for cross there. Let's run it back and see if the small map helps Paddy out any.
94. Broke down Shed Stone Building. I have no idea what that map is.
This is the one where Ovelia is, like, in prison. Yes, I think?
Protective custody.
Leave it to the guy that deleted the Germanic scriptures to try to use weasel language there.
I did in fact do that, didn't I?
Just a little bit of heresy.
You know, just a smidge. As a treat. Alright, so some spells coming out now. Starting with a cure.
And very possibly ending with a blizzard here.
Meditation! Get that, Faith. Just in time for Shiva.
Brings the wizard pretty low here. Got another spell. Oh, and that is very quick to come out. That is the short charge one, I presume, and is going to get 2 kills with that.
Have a flash heal. Uh-oh.
Not a lot of damage, but is enough to kill one of them. And this summoner is going to try to tighten this chemist down. Let's see how much it does.
That's near fatal.
Sure is. We've got another big cast coming out here, too, from the short charger. Not going to do a ton of damage, but is going to do enough to put the mediator down. So it is a 2-1-2 here.
And the chemist has to power source instead of Phoenix downing, and that's a big dodge there. Titan is doing more damage than the power source is healing, so...
Not quite enough to kill, but it is damn close. And a staff bonk there.
He might be out of mana. Uh-oh, there's a cheery.
Not a ton, but enough to kill one again. It is just this one summoner here. She is going to start casting on the summoner that just went down.
Looks like full life, yup. He's back up. What's he got? Either way, that's a crystal. That's going to be huge for Paddy's team if he can pick one of them up.
Oh, and the summoner does get silenced. That is big.
Oh no, it goes to Cross instead.
Silent Summoner not going to be able to do a ton. Just a small hit with the bag. 2 more crystals here. And he is at full HP and MP, so opts not to pick that up. I'm going to put the Mediator right back down. Is guarded by the Chemist. Chemist picks up the crystal. Not really doing much for her, but it does prevent the summoners from getting it.
There's a healing Murazame, but that lets this one get the crystal.
Unfortunately, she is still silenced, so can't really do much with it. Again, that short charge, Ramuh here, gonna do good damage, but I don't think this is... Oh, it does kill the Mediator still.
Yep, because the Phoenix down plus 110 is not enough to survive that. Those Bagwacks coming up real low. But another short charge, Ramuh doing what it does.
The Knight does get to mid-charge stab, but the damage not high enough to stop him from casting.
And the Chemist is now in the danger zone. But that book is huge.
Silence really played a big role here. I do think that Paddy may have been able to take it if it weren't for that silence, but...
I mean, pretty good odds when she got that crystal. She's the one with Titan, so... Unfortunate.
Just playing out here, it is a 3-on-1. She really can't do much of anything here. Heaven's Cloud gonna heal and hurt, not a ton of damage, and auto pushing gonna keep her healthy. But this book a lot bigger of a hit.
And silence just never ends.
Mediator asks her to chill, and she says, you know, sure.
I guess.
That is a 2-0 for Cross. Paddy is firmly in the loser's bracket here with all 3 teams, but we have seen some big runs through loser's bracket, so we'll see.
I mean, it's day one where the teams are not really converged in on each other yet, so to be expected more of the 2-0s earlier than late. And anyways, we now have a Clash of the Titans, Love-Colored Magic 2 versus Kjata 1. Message from Hyperion versus Return to the 36 Chambers. Which I'm pretty sure is a Wu-Tang Clan reference.
That sure is a Wu-Tang Clan reference.
Alright, message from Hyperion. This is I believe this is one of the teams I have going real long, so we'll see how this goes. Juno the Lancer, left-handed with a spear and a cursed ring. The infamous martial arts Lancer we all know. Marie the Chemist, with Time Magic, Auto Potion, and Escutcheon 2. Oh. Wait, what?
Oh.
Sure,
Okay.
I guess. I don't remember which one that is.
That is the Always Defend.
So, let's see. Yeah, this is going to be a very hard to kill Chemist with Always Defend and Auto Potion together. And the book for solid damage as well. We have a Target Axe Squire with Weapon Guard and Maintenance. Weapon Guard on axes makes this guy also really difficult to damage. And Flash the Spellblade, featuring Kaiser Plate, Elemental, Hamido, and Attack Up. That Whale Whisker is going to hit real hard.
Looks like, just looking at, LCM sent me creator commentary for it. Yeah, looks like that is 336 damage stick pokes on neutral.
Yeah, she's going to be breaking some people. And just so much durability on this team. Let's see if there's enough damage on the 36 chambers to counteract it. We have GZA the Ninja, double Sasuke knife and an angel ring with Weapon Guard and Abandon. Very difficult to hit from the front and side. ODB the Gust, featuring Drain Touch and Wither. Wither is appropriately set up now. It is not borrowing the Secret Fist, or Gaze, I guess, formula. So it's on its own now. We fixed it. We did it. Method Man the Knight, also a always defend. This one with HP restore and 14 attack for the and 14 attack for the martial arts and punch art. So a solid alternative to the Lancer martial arts. And RZA the Lancer, featuring 2 punches. And they punch really hard at 16 attack and counter throw as well. And also time magic. What time magic are we looking at? Haste 2?
That is haste 2.
Haste 2. All right. We go to Big Map 74 to start this clash off. The Swiggy Woods.
Is something we see actually on a couple teams this month, including one here, and don't believe we saw it all last month. Is actually punch art while still, or rather martial arts while having a weapon. Does work totally fine for skills and stuff like that, but definitely not something we saw any of last month, I believe.
Cafe had an oracle with punch art and martial arts. I don't remember if that was January or February.
I stand corrected. We did. That is a big throw stone, 216. Was mid-charge, of course, but just the same, that is numbers you don't usually see out of a rock.
Well, when you think about it, Meteor is just magical throw stone. Oof, Hamido.
It is guarded. That would have killed that ninja big time. Throw Spirit, guarded as well. Again, very defensive team here.
Punch, punch. But the second one guarded thanks to that weapon guard on the title axe.
A stab to the ninja is going to bring it down. Oh, and target can't block that.
Ninja defies pain back up to 1 short of full, but retreats temporarily. Power source, very good against those undead. Wither for 176 takes down the Squire.
Secret Fist, and that is 100% chance to hit, so that is a death sentence on the Chemist. Not much to be done there.
The Ghost is down.
The Ghost down.
Repeating Fist can't be blocked, but Defy Pain just goes right back up to full. Earth Slash for 147. Squire is back up. Lancer pretty close to coming back up himself, though. And that Weapon Guard, CEV, and Abandon makes that counter throw not quite good enough.
It was a big stick bonk from the Spellblade. Not big enough for the very, very tanky knight, but big nonetheless.
Thanks to that escutcheon, too, much smaller hit.
Oh, and a huge shuriken is going to put the Spellblade down.
A very back and forth, this one.
Absolutely. And, you know, the swamp sort of dividing the battle into two here.
That abandon on that ninja is really paying dividends.
Hugely impactful. Chemist does go down, so things are looking a little rough here. The Lancer is very low, but does get over to revive the Spellblade here. Shuriken gonna put her right back down.
But the Ghost stands back up, as does the Lancer, and it's right back in it for Wu-Tang. 3 of the 36 chamber. All 4 of the team back up. And that target finishes it off.
Wu-Tang's secret is safe so far.
As we move to a small map, will we be seeing a Game 3 from this one? Will Love Colored Magic be able to bring it back, or will the Wu-Tang lock it down? Small map 18. "36 chambers on the left and Hyperion on the right."
Ninja getting a shuriken off right from the start. Big damage on the Spellblade, but not enough to near fatal. And a repeating fist gonna put him to near fatal very, very quickly.
Wither doing what it does and finishing people off.
Chakra, a pretty significant chakra, is gonna pick that ninja back up.
Looks like a haste 2 coming out. Spellblade will be back up before her first turn. 204 target.
A very big hit, of course, and target being critical since the Gust, like all ghosts, of course, do have that blade grasp. Shuriken is going to kill in the corner. I could be mistaken, Ludo, but I was under the impression that Blade Grasp did not work on target.
Well, given it's 100% to hit, looks pretty clear that is the case.
Repeating Fist doing some work to put that Lancer down, but we will see if it is long enough for it to revive or not. Revives, of course, critical in the last match.
Speaking of consecutive normal punches, right there. Hamido, big hit on that ninja.
504. And then moves over to swing on the Lancer as well.
Spellblade once again down, as is the Chemist. So it is re-raise for the ninja once again with Defy Pain. Huge. Throwstone finishes off the Lancer, but this is a 2-on-1. It's not looking great.
Repeating Fist can't do anything to stop that. And this Shuriken coming through does get guarded, but
Weapon guard on the Squire.
Wish on the Chemist, but turn order not working out well here.
And the Gust is back up. That's going to be a Wither. And that's enough. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Kjata takes it 2-0. And that is the night.
An evening of two O's. Like you said, not super uncommon for round one, but just the same. No best of or rather, no game threes this time. We'll see next time if we see any of them.
Yep. Thanks everybody for sending in teams, and thanks for watching. I will be taking tomorrow off to play Frosthaven with some friends. I will see you all on Sunday.
Later, y'all.